Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. My name is Dylan Kimlin. Sitting alongside me is Adam Hall, and we're about to get underway with some women's open action. Semi-final underway. On the right side in the red, we have the combination of Van Reek and Dalla-Bona, and they will be up against Ludovica, Sciaky and Talia Saunders. 1 game to 15. The players will be rotating at 8. Officialed by David J calling this one. Adam, we can just expect this to be a lights-out performance.
It's going to be a huge game, and Roos Van Reek, one of our international stars, she's partnering up with one of her old teammates from MLP Australia days, Dylan, in Dalla-Bona. Of course, they were the championship-winning Northern Crocs in Season 1 for MLP Australia. And we've got an all-MLP Australia format over here in terms of players on court. Of course, the Brisbane Breakers captain in Ludovica Sciaky in the black outfit. And her partner who's hitting with her right now is Talia Saunders. We had Talia Saunders on this very court just yesterday, playing in that wonderful split age category, Dylan. And Talia this season in MLP Australia is playing for the Melbourne Mavericks, of course. This open division category for a round-robin match. This could not be any more tantalising for you, folks.
Yeah, and unlike the MLPA format, we will be doing traditional scoring, not rally scoring. And as Adam brought up, Saunders is a Maverick, and so is Roos Van Reek for Season 2. So we got a wide array of players going head-to-head against each other, 2 current teammates versing each other here. And it's a big old combination because Ludovica Sciaky also used to play with Dalla-Bona back in the day. So fair to say these ladies know each other's games inside out. And that Franklin X40 will be whizzing around the courts. We had a funny moment as this game was beginning. As you'll notice, the apparel the ladies are wearing looks remarkably similar to each other. Official Jay was speaking with Ludovica Sciaky, just confirming that their paddles are all in check and they were all given the green light. We can get started. 0-0. Ooh. Sciaky drive attempt down the middle, not to be.
And Roos Van Reek, known for her touch in the transition zone, so watch out for some quality resets, folks.
Oh, that's an absolute body. Dalla-Bona down at the shoulder and just shrugs it off. Okay. Ladies are coming here to play. Medals on the line, Adam.
Well, Summer has many nicknames. Dalla-Bona when she hits people. She's very accustomed to prize money too. Dalla-Bona, they sometimes call her, Dylan.
Well, she just dropped a summer stunner on Talia Saunders as the rally continues. I like to refer to her as double barrel Dalla-Bona, considering how hard she hits that double-handed backhand of hers.
Yeah, you mentioned that double-handed backhand, Dylan. That is her go-to shot. And a nice touch there from Roos Van Reek. And the conditions, Dylan, I was sitting side of court for our previous men's matches. The wind is blowing away from camera for all our viewers at home. And it is a strong, strong breeze, let me tell you that much. That one just goes wide off the Sciaky paddle. Yeah, the breeze, so much so that you can see a distinct inflection on the net when you're side of court. It is a constant breeze now.
Oh,
how's
boy.
the smarts there on Roos Van Reek, Dylan?
Ankles in tatters. Rose, a tricky shot down the right side, and Ludovica Sciaky was there. If it went in the middle, high IQ play from Roos Van Reek.
Rose van Reek there just asking a bit too much of Sciaky at full stretch. And I believe a timeout's been called by the Sciaky and Saunders camp. And we might bounce to a quick commercial break, take a breath as the players take a drink. We'll be back in a very short minute.
Welcome back, everyone, to our current game on hand with the Open Women's Singles. This is an AR-ranked event. We can get started once more. The duo of Van Reek and Dalla-Bona with a comfortable lead for this game one. And the pressure is on the combination of Sciaky and Saunders.
And a nice attack there by Sciaky towards Rose van Reek. Van Reek got a paddle onto it, but well timed by Ludovica Sciaky there.
I've got to say that Lou is playing a little bit differently to how we've seen her in the last couple of months, Adam. I was saying in the Gold Coast event, she looked a little bit, not nervous, but she just wasn't her usual self, and she's striking the ball quite well here. It's just that it's fair to say she's been frozen out. A lot of the percentage of the shots have been going towards Talia Saunders. And unfortunately, when you're versing one of the best women's pairs in Australian pickleball with Van Reek and Dalla-Bona, you need to be on your game. We have a international combination here as that ball goes long. Ludovica Sciaky hailing from Italy. Rose van Reek, also an international player. I think it's fair to say the Australian pickleball scene has lovingly adopted both of these players. So we've just been notified this will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. And the pressure is on Sciaky and Saunders here. Ooh. Oh, Summer sent that to the stands. You can big grin on her face.
Well, that looks like a home run to me, Dylan.
Yeah, 6 and out.
That's the first ball that has cleared the fence.
Yeah, well done, Summer. Just goes to show how much strength she has in that forehand of hers.
We've had lots of Franklin X40 excursions past the baseline into the commentary booth at times, but none have cleared the fence until now. Nice change up there from Rose van Reek. You saw time and time again she was just dinking at Talia Saunders, and when she found the right shot, she went cross court, nice and wide.
Bang, that smash, absolutely perfect.
We were mentioning in the timeout, Dylan, just the great relationship that Rose van Reek and Summer Dalla-Bona have. Always laughing, always smiling between points, never taking things too seriously. But they are serious competitors. And they wrap up this game one, 11-3 of the Open Division in the gender doubles here at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Well, that game went pretty quick there, Dylan. It sort of just got away from Sciaky and Saunders there.
Yeah, I agree. I do feel that Saunders did look a little bit flustered. We know what a superstar Talia is, and unfortunately she got in her head a little bit throughout that game 1. But for Summer Dalla-Bona and Rose Van Reek, you know, they just look like they're just a standard old teammate. They've just jumped straight back into the form they had a couple of months ago.
Well, they do have such great chemistry. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast that they are former teammates and now they're reuniting. And don't mind a matching uniform either. They look quite striking out there, dare I say, Dylan. And game 2 now, almost ready to get underway. Referee David J just letting the players know they've got a little bit more time, but we're ready to recommence play. Ludovica Sciaky. Ludovica Sciaky, apologies. Ready to bring us back into play here. Serving to Rose Van Reek. Let's see who adapts to the change of ends conditions, Dylan.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at the Australian rankings. So currently, Summer Dalla-Bona is the #1 rated open women's singles player in Australia. So it's fair to say she's been tearing it up on the courts, and her teammate Rose Van Reek is the #2 open women's doubles player under Sarah Burr and Amelia Schmidt, who are, or rather, she's tied with Amelia Schmidt. So excellence expected from these two.
Well, we just saw in that opening exchange there a nice attack by Talia Saunders with the put away, and immediately we see the changing of ends, meaning the girls are adapting very, very quickly. But ball sitting up quite high when it's coming from the end of Rose Van Reek and Summer Dalla-Bona. Obviously, they're going to be the ones that are facing into the wind. So both renowned strikers of the ball, Dylan, especially Summer Dalla-Bona on that backhand. An absolute lightning bolt off that paddle. And she can keep it nice and low. So expect to see some dipping balls coming over the net from that end. That ball just goes wide off the Saunders paddle.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Sciaky and Saunders will do here. Considering their game 1 deficit, what strategies they're going to implement. The women's doubles play style is typically very aggressive here in Australia. The ladies go all out every rally. And unfortunately, the speed-up game is not working in favour of Sciaky and Saunders at this point in time. Prove me wrong, says Sciaky and Saunders. Good to speed up, forcing the second serve.
Take a bow, Saunders there. That speed up from Summer Dalla-Bona came at her like a rocket, but she was ready for it.
Summer Dalla-Bona, regarded as one of the most calm and collected players in the Australian pickleball space. Rarely looks like she's in the middle of a tournament, Adam. She's very comfortable on the court. Ooh, that's gone long. Talia dropping that shoulder, letting it go.
And these firefights, Dylan, are really exciting for what's to come in this whole division.
Oh, Rose Van Reek. She is just devastating at the kitchen line, putting that down the right side.
Well, how was she there? Just with the stop sign up, the Scorpion. Couple of nice backhand flicks there, Dylan, off the Van Reek paddle. She's not just good on her forehand side. She's very, very good on her backhand.
Oh, my goodness. It's summertime here in Gold Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Dalla-Bona down the left side. Undefendable.
Oh, my goodness. Summer Dalla-Bona picking that up from her kneecaps, folks. Top spin through the middle. Clean winner.
This might be some of the best pickleball I've seen Summer play, Adam, in this last couple of points. She is just the ball is like a beach ball for her right now. She's seeing it so cleanly. Every shot devastating. And Sciaky and Saunders are just trying their best to keep the rally going. Okay, that's a confidence booster for Talia, getting it back, 1-6. They need to start getting some momentum on the board here.
That one not working out there for Sciaky. Some more tempo, slower play now, Dylan. Dalla-Bona going for the same shot, this time not coming up with that one. Some really good footwork there from Ludovica Sciaky. She's being stretched wider and wider in these dink battles. She's starting to see patterns form.
Yeah, I do feel that the slower pace play is probably something that Saunders and Sciaky need to consider. And I will say they've stopped the bleeding, Adam, in that they haven't lost a big flurry of points. Unfortunately, that's not going to help. It goes long. Some are getting a noggin out of the way. There we go. That's that badminton background. Talia Saunders smacking it down. Unretrievable.
Again, the pairing of Van Reek and Dalla-Bona just coming up with those answers in these dink battles.
Oh my goodness. Double barrel. I keep talking about it. That 2E of hers is unreal.
I feel like in game one, it was Rose Van Reek that was hitting more clean winners, and now it's Dalla-Bona time.
Sciaky gets her head out of the way. Van Reek and Dalla-Bona just swinging for the stars and everything they got here. And they are looking terrifying right now, Adam. These two playing red-hot pickleball.
And that one just appearing to catch a line. Skidding off. Going wide off the Van Reek paddle. Taking the excursion, another Franklin X40 excursion. Franklin, of course, one of our major sponsors, supplying all balls on all courts, all 40 courts here at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Thank you so much to Franklin.
That's a swing and a miss. And it's gone long. Well left from Talia Saunders. It happens to the best of us, Adam.
And Sciaky and Saunders here just having a bit of a strategy chat, Dylan. Currently 4-9 down in this game two, this all-important game two. Best of 3 games here. First to 11, got to win by 2.
My goodness. And I got to credit Talia there. Multiple resets from the Rose Van Reek onslaught. But Dalla-Bona, she's in that strike zone right now, and anything that gets put up that's within a meter of her is getting sent.
9-4-1.
So now once more, 9-4. Oh, Sciaky with lunging effort. Couldn't get it back over. And we have a game point situation here for Van Reek and Dalla-Bona.
10-4-1.
No, it's gone wide. Van Reek had the open face paddle slap. Send it to the left. Saunders and Sciaky need to defend one more.
10-4-2.
Okay, they've done so. Side out. The chance is here for Sciaky and Saunders. Can they start to accrue some points?
10-1.
It's fair to say, Adam, that Summer's having a standout performance right now as we have a side out once more. Rose Van Reek to binning it in. Game point, going through to the gold, whoever wins this. Oh, that's an anticlimactic way to finish this game. Van Reek and Dalla-Bona will secure the victory in a game 2. And they are lights out. Good luck to any team coming up against them in the gold medal. We are just, Adam's quickly running over to ladies. Going to have a quick interview with them both as we have our afternoon session brewing away here for you all. We nearly have PAA tournament head Brad Kluss here nearly jumping into the booth, mate. Just be careful, this camera's on. So he's just here. But we might jump into a quick little commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And once we get back, Adam Hall will be ready with the 2 ladies of Rose Van Reek and Summer Dalla-Bona for a quick interview.
You push yourself to perform. So do we. For over 25 years, investors have trusted Trilogy Funds to maximize income while preserving capital. So for income performance, invest with Trilogy Funds.
All right, welcome back to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. We've just watched a magnificent match here on Show Court. We've got our winners, Summer Dalla-Bona and Rose Van Reek. And this is a reuniting of a queen pair, shall I say, in the Northern Crocs in Season 1 of MLP Australia. How does it feel to be uniting with your good friend here, Rose Van Reek?
Yeah, it's lots of fun being back on the court with Rose. Definitely missed playing with her. So it was nice to get out here for 2 matches today and another one to come.
And the scoreboard might not tell how difficult that game was and the conditions here. Tell us about that game and how were the conditions here, Rose?
The conditions are pretty tough here. It's very windy, but yeah, Summer and I managed to do pretty well during this condition. So yeah, we managed to do it.
Well, you did so well. You're moving on to the next round. We hope you go very well, and we might even see you back on championship court for a gold medal match. Stay tuned for more action from the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships.